Hey YouTubers, this is Redacted now. I wanted to thank Lisa, Mike, Steve, Tanya, and Priscilla for subscribing. The purpose of this channel isn't to make money, it's just to foster a discussion on what's going on in this country right now and why so many Americans have opted to take the blue pill, not the red pill, that they don't listen to logic and reason, which is amazing to me. There's a great book called Deer Hunting with Jesus, where a philosophy professor retired and went back home to his home in Kentucky, which has been devastated by the opioid crisis. And he was amazed that the majority of people that lived there, his family and friends, were voting for policies that were just totally, against their interests, I'll say politely. It does amaze me right now that we have a media that doesn't talk about the issues and what's really going on. It's total blackout of what's going on. I was at a dinner party last night, and two of our good friends, we were talking to them, and I mentioned the Nord Stream pipeline explosion, and they had no clue what that was, which is amazing to me. And of course, Seymour Hersh came out with just a devastating story that the United States committed a terrorist act against Germany, a NATO member, which is just mind-blowing. That's a mind-blowing story. I believe that it's important to have to get the facts. So personally, I believe that story to be correct, but I am amazed that no Congress people have moved to have a congressional investigation into what really happened. That's what we really need. Verify it. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I look at the facts. At Redacted Now, what we do is we look at the facts and we move forward and we make logical, educated decisions. And I think it's really important not to have contempt prior to investigating anything. I'll listen to anybody, if they have a rational, logical argument. There was another bit that Jon Stewart was doing, how he kind of summed up what's going on in this country is that we're so divisive, and we're so reactive, and we have to push our book, so to speak, and we don't listen to other people. We just write them off as enemies, basically, which is very counterproductive. And I think the main reason for that is the media out there. Every single media station pushes their book. They want that divisiveness because they want the money. It's all out for money. It's greed. It's horrible. It's horrible. I have a client that said, I was with him the other day, and he goes, "I've never seen a hearse with a U-Haul." And so it's insane. You can't take the money with you. But we've come to such a state where it's all about money. The media indoctrinates us to a position. If you're for instance, for peace in Ukraine, which I am, they had a peace deal hammered out last April between Zelensky and Putin, and they were going forward, and the United States totally scuttled it because they wanted to sell their arms and support the military-industrial complex, which basically the United States can't function without the military-industrial complex. So the U.S. came in and scuttled that. And that was supported, and you can look this up on your own. Here at Redacted Now, what we want people to do is to do your own research. Don't trust anything I say. But the French, the German, the Turkish, I think Erdogan, and the Israeli delegate to these peace agreements, Bennett, came out vocally and in writing. They stated that, yeah, the U.S. destroyed this peace initiative, and had that peace initiative gone forward, you'd probably have about 500,000 people that are dead right now not be dead. And that is a tragedy in and of itself. So I'm a big believer in alternative media. Useful Idiots, it's a station by Aaron Mate. I listen to him. I really recommend listening to him. He's an awesome guy. He won the Izzy Award. He's a real journalist. We need to look at real journalists. Matt Taibbi, Chris Hedges, all those guys are really, really good. I also listen to Richard Wolff, who's an economist, great economist. So I suggest everybody, expand your consciousness and be open to looking at all viewpoints and making your own decisions. And that's what we're about at this channel. So if you like the content so far, please subscribe and share this video, because I just want to foster debate, and leave comments down below. Again, I don't have contempt prior to investigating anything. That's really important. So you can also give me feedback about, what you guys want to talk about, the topics. Basically, this channel is about how redacted our society is, and we don't really process reality. So please share the video and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.